All right, what is up, everybody? We are back. We did a lot of work today. It wasn't really planned. I was just gonna clean the cars, and then it kind of turned into a whole day of tearing apart a Mark III. So that is not what today's video is about. Today's video is about us going to Mexico and data logging on the Mark 6, excuse me, and adjusting the tune and turning up some boost and trying to get over 400 horsepower. So yeah, this is what we did today. Well, Mark 3J did today, because yeah, he's gonna go ahead and sell this. He's gonna get rid of it, and he's gonna buy himself a real Mark III, Mark III that comes with a VR6 from the factory, like my baby here. I had an issue this week, or last week maybe. My amplifier cut out and wouldn't turn back on. I can't complain because the amplifier was a couple years old, like almost 10 years old. So I got what I needed out of it. But yeah, so we jimmy rigged some stuff with some amplifiers we had laying around, and shout out to Keith because he found an extra amplifier that I could also use to actually use my subs to their full potential. But yeah, don't mind the mess because it's just temporary. I'm gonna build a box that holds the amplifiers with fans and stuff in it next, so kind of like my dad's car, and it's gonna be on the side pocket of the trunk, and so that the amps and the wires are all hidden and all you'll see is the clean box. I'm gonna wrap the box as well. But yeah, so we got an amp for the subs and an amp for all the door speakers, because my factory Bose amplifier in this car also went out. All my amplifiers just decided to go out in 2020. It's a bad year. I don't know what's going on, but hey, we're gonna go ahead and put all of this in the attic now until he sells some of it or uses it in his next car. It's good to be back. We got a lot of stuff done today. I also polished the trunk on this because, yeah, sun damage. You can still kind of see some of it. That fogginess right there, it actually looks terrible on camera. That's crazy. This camera is amazing. It does not look that bad in person, but trust me, it was a lot worse this morning. And I just found out that my brake lights are on. Probably got a bad switch. Oh well, still runs and drives like a champ. Take a trip to Mexico where it's nice and dark. Do some data logs, some pulls, and some tuning. Also going to be ordering draggy soon so that I can kind of base what I'm doing off of my 60 to 130 times, maybe a couple 0 to 60s. I'm not a big launch guy. My cars aren't built for 0 to 60. They're built for the Autobahn. But we'll see. So hope you guys enjoyed tonight's video, and we're gonna go ahead and get back to it. Alright everybody, we back, and on the way to Mexico we decided to stop, see my neighbor Will, Octane Red 392, out here doing his thing. So what's the name of this one?
Ghost.
Ghost right here, Ghost. He done just got his tire letters put on. Me and Will painted his brakes last weekend. Frost white. Frost white. Video coming soon, so stay tuned. I'm gonna put his link to his channel in the description. Check him out, man. He be doing his thing. Y'all already seen this before if you follow me on Instagram. Hey, you already know what this beast about. This baby clean, man. 2020 Daytona. Sitting nice. Simple but yet elegant. He's gonna get the white snarkles on the front, put a little black on the mirrors. Yeah, no, it's in there now, it's too late. All right, but You know, we got the GLI ready. We got the data logger ready to go. We about to do some logs, change up the tune a little bit. So stay tuned. We're gonna get some videos of the pulls and whatnot down in Mexico. But yeah, just a quick intermission to show y'all my man's down here be doing his thing. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe to his channel. Check out his videos. He be doing a lot of reviews. All right, everybody, we are back from Mexico. Got some nice pulls in. We had one issue in fourth gear. I started the pull from about 3,500 RPM to get a high boost build up to see my boost spike, because I plan on turning up the boost, and my battery light came on. So I started looking at the battery voltage. It's in like the mid 12s, which is pretty much bad, but I just put a new alternator and battery in here. My last alternator was bad. It was really bad, and I was getting lazy and not fixing it when I should have. But I'm gonna charge up the battery and everything throughout the week, see if I can get it back up to where it needs to be. Check it with a DMM and everything. Y'all see it. I'll post a video about it. But we got some pretty good pulls in Mexico. The car is feeling great. I added 3% fuel last weekend. So I added some fuel last weekend because I was getting some cutbacks around 5,000 RPM in fourth gear, I think it was. It was fourth, right? Yep. Yeah, third always pulls strong. But fourth gear, I started getting some cutbacks, so I was like, fuck it. Let me go ahead and check, see what my fuel ratios were looking like. They were closer to 13. Sometimes above 13. I like to be on the safe side and run a little rich. You know, sometimes being too rich you can lose power, but I added 3% to see where I was at. So right now, what were the AFRs during the pulls? High 10s, low 11s. Yeah, so right now we're at 10, 11. Yeah, so we were at about 10 or 11. So we're gonna go ahead and take back 1% and see where that 1% gets us on the fuel. And then I also want to, matter of fact, I won't take back the fuel because I want to pick up some boost. Because the way this Eurodyne base map is set up, my my boost builds and spikes really high, and then as I get higher up in the RPMs, it starts to pull back. Now that's safe, you know, conservative tuning, but I want to add about a pound or two, maybe 3, just to see how it feels, how the car reacts. This is my daily, so I'm not trying to do anything crazy, but I also do want to get above the 400 number. And a lot of guys that do the, you know, K04, the hybrid K04s like I have with the stage 3 tunes, you're around the 370s to the wheel, and I want 400. I want a 4 at the beginning of my horsepower number. But yeah, man, so we're gonna look at these data logs tonight and tomorrow, make some adjustments, and then hopefully maybe sometime during the week, depending on how work goes, maybe next weekend, I'm gonna take another trip to Mexico and see how she feels. Also, I'm gonna get my buddy Will go down to Mexico with me so we can do some pulls, kind of gauge how I'm doing against his Daytona. So the 392s right now, I'll get them right off bat on a 60 roll on my third gear, because my third gear pulls real hard. But once I get into fourth and my boost starts cutting back, they catch me and they, you know, start walking away from me. So I want to prevent that from happening. I want to be dead even with a 392 or SS or 5.0. I did race a 5.0 the other day and didn't do as good as 392, so bad luck for that guy. But hey, we'll see what happens, man. Appreciate y'all for watching. I'll put some videos in of me doing the tuning, telling you how I'm doing the tuning, and let you guys see what the process is. messed up the video again. I'll let y'all see what the process is like. Tuning with Eurodyne Maestro. It's actually a pretty good software, but yeah, man, we're gonna get to it, get these numbers up, and then take a trip for a dyno and see how she's doing. I do have the dyno from my stage 2 in K04, which was 232 and I think 276 torque. So we need to get those numbers up, so we'll see. Appreciate you guys for watching. Stay tuned, like, comment, subscribe, you know the deal. Peace.